Previously, I've been exposed? Yeah, you should be sorry. Eavesdropping isn't a good thing to do. Akane, you. I have a bad feeling. You don't think Sakuya is Haruki, do you? I knew it. This matter was bound to come up eventually. Haruki. He was also another childhood friend of mine. Oh, I was like, who's Haruki? Well, he no longer exists in this world. I had just entered elementary school when Haruki breathed his last breath. Haruki was a boy who was 1 year older than me that lived together with his mother in this town. Oh, kawaii! Look at this! They're so cute! Oh! Okay. He attended the same kindergarten as Shin and I, and the three of us would always spend time together. Haruki was bright, and he loved to read books. He often carried around books that were considerably too difficult for a normal preschooler to understand. Like that robot book right there. Almost all of them about machines or robots. I remember him frequently talking about his dreams, saying stuff like, in the future, I want to be a robot researcher. I think his interest in mechanical engineering was probably due to him being influenced by Haruki. Shin and I were just normal kindergarteners. Haruki was exceptionally smart. We played together, at times we fought and reconciled. That common, ordinary life repeated, and I thought it would continue on forever. However, Haruki was suddenly struck with an unknown illness, and his life abruptly ended. Even now, I can still remember Haruki's pale face lying on the hospital bed as if it just happened recently. At that time, there were two people who cried more than anyone else, me and Haruki's mother. That night, Haruki's mother acting as an empty shell of her former self, pleadingly beat against the door of our house. Okay. Right, I want to save first. Then she said these words to my father. I don't care what method you use. Please bring back Haruki. My father was an expert in mechanical engineering and was a licensed doctor at the same time. However, he wasn't one to use his skills for any personal matters or for society. Cool. It was only to fulfill his own inquiring mind and thirst for knowledge that he was always shut. It was only to fulfill his own inquiring mind and thirst for knowledge that he always shuts himself up in the house with his research. To my father, engineering and medical science were a hobby in the true sense of the word. Therefore, when he heard her request, he readily accepted the challenge with a nod. For the simple reason that it stimulates his inquisitive mind. In those days, mechanical engineering as regenerative medicine was the great interest to him. I've lost my desire. Afterward, I heard him mutter this when I was next to him. And there's no turning back now. I recall he spoke in a shaken voice as if he was afraid of something. When I was young, I couldn't comprehend what it meant, but now I understand. How do you remember all that shit? Although still in my crude form, my father had finished creating the artificial body for a new life to dwell within him. It was different from ordinary androids. It possessed intellect and emotion and ego. This android's brain operated strikingly close to a human being's. That was Sakuya. Soon after, Haruki's mother received Sakuya. She left the city as if she was trying to escape from something. Sakuya was left completely left behind completely alone. In the end, she was not able to accept her son being reborn again as an android. You're a terrible mom. As my father had predicted to stern event, he calmly welcomed Sakuya into the family. Although he had Haruki's memory, Sakuya grew to have a sense of self that was his own. That's great. But you know, right, Sakuya, how is it that he has a small body and then now he's like a fucking huge ass body? The fuck? To match the growth of Sakuya's own ego, my father made the necessary improvement to the body's need. There's no turning back now. My father has started to say that again. Perhaps the guilty conscience of having created the unthinkable was going in him. However, father didn't stop his research of Sakuya. He could have easily destroyed Sakuya and had thought about doing so several times, but that would be murder. Sakuya could no longer be considered as an android. So there was no turning back. Therefore, any way he could have tried to make it so that Sakuya would be able to live normally, even in a humane society, he buried himself in research after research. And so, Sakuya came to exist as he is today. What about his body? Androids don't just grow. You're probably thinking that Sakuya is Haruki, aren't you? Shin repeats this question and I shake my head in reply. No, I don't. Sakuya is Sakuya. Haruki is Haruki. They're two different people. You're too easy to read. You don't appear confident in your answer. I am confident in my answer. Sakuya is Sakuya, Haruki is Haruki. What? Really? You're easy to deceive as well. So you tricked me. But you were unsettled from just having it pointed out to you. That means you still feel that, however small, there's a truth to it, right? I can't answer. I don't know how. Why are you so indecisive, girl? Wow. Sakuya's brain does include Hakuya's curses, and I can understand how they might overlap in your mind. However, Sakuya is Sakuya and he's not human, but an android. I know that. It's good that you do. Can you stop politely telling me these facts? I already know this shit. Stop it! Shin falls silent for a moment, and then starts again as he recalls another point. Since we're on that subject, you love Haruki, didn't you? What? I get completely shaken. It's the same as I've admitted it. So you knew about that. Was it your intention to hide the fact? You even used to say things like, I want to be Haruki's wife in the future. Did I even say the kind of thing? You did. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I know as a kid, but to think I would say those kind of things out loud. So about that, did I ever say that to Haruki? You did. What? How did Haruki react then? What's the point of hearing it now? I guess you're right. Come on, curiosity. What's wrong with being curious? Alright, my inspection's about done. Shin skillfully covers up the robot electronic base. That's amazing, you are like my father. What? Dr. Kujo? How? The way you tamper with robots. Dr. Kujo would be more skilled than this. From an ordinary person's perspective, without much knowledge of the subject, it looks about the same. You may be right. The first time I witnessed Dr. Kujo's research, I wasn't really knowledgeable either. Shin, when you started getting into robots research, was it because of Haruki's influence on you? That might be so. He always talks so fervently about it that he got you interested as well, huh? No, it was for a different reason. Eh? Was it for me? Oh, I mean like, when I say me, I mean Akane. Shin? I wanted to win. Maybe. We don't know what all this about. Win? Against Haruki? Oh, Akane, you're gonna be the thick blockhead here. We all know what's happening. We all know what's happening. Yeah? What do you mean by that? Oh, so typical of every heroine. So typical. So typical. So disappointing. It doesn't seem like he'll answer after all. Shin turns away and looks at his wristwatch. Right. I'm 10 minutes over. I have to return to the company. What? That's bad. You need to hurry then. I'll be fine. You're acting so carefree. As a new employee, you need to be on time. I won't get criticized because I'm excellent. Wow! Wow! Shin waves his one hand and walks at a leisurely pace. I can totally imagine him doing that. Sort of reminds me of Levi. Alright, I'm done. It's been a while since I've cooked, but I think I did a pretty good job. I set the table and checked the clock. It's about time Sakuya should be coming home soon. Oh. Testing it out, I activated the GPS application on my cell phone to track Sakuya's location from his necklace. Oh, perfect timing. It looks like he's in front of the house. Okaeri, Sakuya! Huh? You returned home earlier than me. I left home at my normal time today. Home? I left work. Ah, is that so? Something smells nice. I made some dinner tonight! Or today. Eh? You did, Akane? I may not be as good as you are, but I'm quite confident in it. Okay. Come on, come inside. Whoa, hamburger steak. It looks delicious. Oh, I love hamburger steak. So good. The show? See? You love hamburger steak, right? Yeah. Isn't it your favorite? It is, but well, maybe it's not me who likes it. It's Haruki, I think. It's like, when I think about it, Sakuya doesn't have a sense of taste. There would be no reason for Sakuya to like or dislike a certain dish. Yet, I unconsciously believe that Sakuya's favorite dish is hamburger steak. It must be from a distant memory I have of Haruki happily enjoying hamburger steak at one time. It is as Shin said. Am I confusing Haruki with Sakuya? I don't know why, but the mood has sure gotten awkward. Could I have done something terribly thoughtless? Sakuya. Yes? Let's eat before it gets cold. Yeah, we should. There is no conversation. I steal a glance at Sakuya in front of me. Sakuya is eating his hamburger steak without an expression. Is it good? I wanted to ask, but Sakuya doesn't have a sense of taste. I wonder what he's thinking about as he eats. Suddenly, Sakuya raises his head and looks at me. When I impulsively avert my eyes, I could hear Sakuya let out a small sigh. I wish I had a sense of taste. Oh, Sakuya. Thanks to my memories and sense of smell, I can imagine how delicious it must be. But still, I don't taste anything at all. I thought it'd be fine without a sense of taste, but for now, for the first time, I regret not having it. Aww, Sakuya! Regret? That's a strange expression. It sounds like you say he made the decision not to have a sense of taste. He probably did. Though, now that I think about it, It's a bit mysterious that Sakuya had no sense of taste. Why is it mysterious? My father tried to create Sakuya's body to resemble a human body as close as he could. The basic human cells have all been programmed and set inside him. That's the reason why Sakuya says things like ouch when he's hit, or he can discern the smells of food. But it's only the sense of taste that's completely missing. I mean, come on, it's kind of hard to include the sense of taste. As his daughter, I believe my father was certainly an amazing person, but naturally it doesn't necessarily mean he could accomplish everything. There are limits after all. I remember my father lamenting about how he couldn't do anything about Sakuya's visual information being overly precise, or that he was especially sensitive to the sound of fork scratching against the plate. Programming the sense of taste does seem to be a difficult task. That seems to be a difficult task, since the tongue is the most sensitive organ in the entire body. I think the construction of it would be completely complex. Would it completely complex? Would it also be complex? Yeah. Still, the doctor did attempt to do it. Actually, he was able to complete the programming for tasting sourness. I licked vinegar as a test for, but I didn't really enjoy the taste. Oh really? So you can taste sourness? No, eventually I got that program removed. Why? It's an embarrassing story. At that time I was quite irritated. In human terms, I guess you call that entering puberty. Puberty? You did? Yeah, it was terribly unpleasant, feeling incomplete as neither an android nor a human. I think it would be more towards to being incomplete as a human rather than an android. Even if I attained a sense of taste, I felt I could never become a human. That's why I took my anger out on the doctor and said that I didn't need something like that. No. So there are times you get irritated too, huh? Of course, I have the same feelings as humans too, you know. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen you get angry before, so I've never knew that you could have gotten irritated. That's because I always tried my hardest to not let it out in front of you, though it probably backfired onto the doctor. Oh, Akane, I wonder how does hamburger steak you make taste? Well, it's probably a bit salty. My cooking is no match for yours after all. Really? You think so? I like your cooking though. I think it's delicious. How can you know if you can't taste it at all? Well, I somehow just do. I have a feeling it's incredibly tasty. Weirdo. That's one nice way to cheer her up. I laugh. The awkward mood has already disappeared. By the way, how was your part-time job? Did you have any problems? Nope. I learned the job quickly too. I'm glad to hear that. Are you getting along with the employees? Everyone's kind. The shop manager gave me candy when I left. Ugh. The person who trained me on the cash register invited me for drinks after work. I declined though. I can't do this. I'm just laughing. He just met these people and they really invited him out for drinks. Yet he simply declined them like that. I'm kind of jealous of his charms and his easygoing manners of doing things is also refreshing. Wow, Akane, are you like disappointed that no one invites you out? Oh yeah, there was this girl who looked like the main character in TTR48. What's that? Huh? You mean Marina Tanabe? Yeah, this girl, her name is Maria Tanaedo. It's as if she chose it on purpose. She looks really similar. Her face and even her bodies are alike. Seriously? She must be super cute then. I bet she had huge breasts too. Okay, what a weird train of thought, but okay. Yeah, she's cute. For some reason, I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, another typical plot. So typical. Hey, Akane, are you mad? No, why are you asking me? I'm not mad. Really? Anyway, I'm glad that your workplace sounds so wonderful. There's even a girl who looks like Mariana there. Sorry, it's Marina there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to work tomorrow too. 頑張ってね